Hey everybody, so I'm trying to get my voice down because I'm kind of like going through some like allergies, but I've also kind of just not been feeling well. So what was it? This past Tuesday, I ended up going to the ER with extreme like pain in my side, and it turned out that I had like a kidney stone that's like about yay big. So they said it's in between the size of a grain of rice to half a pea, like a really small little ball. And so I'm still waiting for that to come through and to pee that out. I know that's pretty TMI, so it's just kind of been like out of it. I haven't been doing readings. It's been bad. So I've been miserable doing that, but happy first day of May. Since it is MayDay and this is Beltane, which to the Celtic and to the Wiccan community, Beltane is the half hallmark between spring and summer to usher in. So it's a time of deep passion, renewal, rebirthing. You're starting to see the greenery start popping up, the nice weather that spring has to offer. And it's about revival, it's about rebirth, and celebrating the female femininity and the female reproductive system. So it's very fertility. It's very fertility oriented. I know in ancient times the Celtic women having a baby or conceiving on Beltane was a high honor in certain tribes within the Celtic cultures. So I thought, why don't we do a focused reading on May for the general collective, and we'll go from there. So what does May have in store? What is the month of May have in store for everyone? So I have my regular decks. What does the month of May have in store for us? Spirit, I invoke you. Please come in. Thank you. So right off the bat, I kind of want to say some of you are releasing and purging some things that kind of keep you really like focused, and because they drew this up, right, this is saying that there is a double meaning. So because of this purging coming in, you're being asked to see the bigger picture. You're supposed to go deep within yourself, and this really calls to your ambition. So if you're really ambitious this month, that's a good thing, but it's also a catch-22, being that when you're super ambitious, you're only seeing your ambition. You're not seeing the things that are supposed to come through. So this can be like short-sightedness, nearsightedness. And with that being said, I know I'm texting and I know it's like really bad because I can't find the word. So I guess I'm not supposed to say that. And with everything that's been going on with my kidney stones, my family's found out, and a couple people else, so they're trying to check in. It's just, it's been bad. So my last like week of last month was just horrible. It's been really bad. I'm on medication, yeah, anyways. So back to the short-sightedness. If you're really ambitious and you're not looking at the bigger picture, you are one-sided. And this is saying that your downfalls your ambition can be your downfall. It can be your Achilles heel. So whatever you're trying to manifest is really, it's really taxing. You're kind of anxious. I kind of see with the King of Cups, I'm really seeing there's an anxious part. But I'm also seeing someone who's playing with your emotions. And that's what I'm saying, like, you're more on, like, the lone wolf. You're like, who do I come into? So there is news, but not all news is going to be good news. So I'm seeing that there is kind of, like, a stuck progression kind of going on, like a period of stagnation. And this is saying, please let go. I'm also saying for those who are financially independent that they're not tied into other people's finances. They're doing some things. I'm hearing a reprieve of finances for some of you. So this is saying when you acquire things, be mindful about how you acquire these things, because I'm hearing some of you are actually acquiring energy in your home. Yeah, I'm hearing energy is acquiring in your home, and it actually could imprint. And when you imprint energy into your home, that's not negative, but it's not good either. If you introduce things that happened, it could actually react to that. And so I do want to tell you that if you have imprints already in your home, or you plan on having a get together, like a barbecue, just be wary about the people that you bring into your house, because these can activate these imprints, and it's very hard to get out. So this is saying, don't be afraid to, because I'm hearing for some of you that are planning to go on vacation next month, or I'm hearing maybe take my father on vacation for Father's Day, or plan something, or take a road trip to see your family. This is saying there's going to be a couple hiccups on this journey. So make sure you have money saved up to pay for unexpected happenings for some of you. And because of these unexpected, things that are happening, you're being asked to plan ahead. You're planning and keep balanced, and basically don't get your hopes up. What I'm hearing in this is don't get your hopes up, and actually bridge yourself into reality, and don't be up here in the clouds. So yeah, I'm seeing a family, I'm seeing a family reunion, or a get together. But for some of you that have someone coming back into your life, because I'm seeing this, they are not steady financially. So I'm really seeing that they're really juggling, and they're really trying to ask for a handout. But I'm hearing they're trying to deplete you energetically and financially if you get into them. This is a person who has been through a lot, and this person's purposely sent to you, because I'm hearing karmic connections. So I'm hearing a couple of you, I'm seeing maybe 2 or 3 of you that have a karmic connection coming back from the past. That it could be a lover, it could be a friend, it could be a partner, not in a romantic sense. It just could be, and I don't know why, but someone's stepchild coming back, and it's gonna put you on the edge if you are in a partnership. So you need to stand firm, and this is really saying that there is growth if you look for it. Be mindful about who you speak to about these things, because I'm seeing that word gets around. So what comes around goes around. So some of you are just thinking, I'm getting out of this. And for some of you, I'm seeing you're getting out of a relationship, you're reestablishing yourself, you're refining yourself. So you're finding more of a youthful, playful energy this month around. So I'm seeing a few of you, I want to say 3 to 6, so a handful of you are actually going to go out on a couple dates. So I'm hearing there could be a couple suitors. Just be very careful. And I'm hearing something about monostat. So some of you may be preparing for something, and then health problems with oh, now I gotta cancel. So I'm hearing monostat. So maybe you can go to the store if you're a female and you're prone to yeast infections or UTIs, and get some monostat beforehand to treat the symptoms before they start developing into severities. That is a yeast infection. So I'm hearing that. So I'm hearing some of you are having a celebration, a birthday, but this is home, because I'm hearing someone actually bought a house. So congratulations. So don't let people that tell you about the housing market, or you're too young to buy a house, or you're too young to do this, so this is saying don't let other people's anxieties be brought into you, because this is empathetically pulling. But I'm also hearing time does get better. So for the Emperor to come out, this is saying stay balanced, stay humble, stay in control, but don't be overly controlling. And I'm hearing it's time to come out. It's time to come out of your shell. It's time to come out of isolation. It's just time. For some of you who are internally reflecting right now, it's time to put that internal reflection and bring that out and apply it to your life. So that's what I see in that. And when you apply that into your life, you're actually allowing yourself to open yourself up to new doors, new possibilities, new adventures, newness, new opportunities, because I'm hearing the 5 rivers of life are flowing. So now we have overall, I'm seeing healing energy, but I'm also seeing a completion of some relationships that have gone sour, that are just deaded. So some of you are very controlling, very manipulative about this, and you're not happy. And so I'm really seeing that someone is really pushing your buttons. And this is saying you need to take an inner reflection and figure out what you want to do. And I'm hearing some of you just held on for way too long to this person who is coming back into your life. And this is actually saying it's been time to let go, because they've been weighing you down, or you've been weighing yourself down. So it's just time, is what I'm hearing with that. So this is saying there's opportunities rearing its face at you. And you're being asked to basically plan. So this is saying don't rush into things, don't get your hopes up, don't get your dreams up, rush into things, because there are going to be setbacks. But this is saying don't plan a journey, or don't plan a trip, or plan something too in advance. And don't be unrealistic about it, because when you rush into it, you actually make more obstacles for yourself. So this is saying don't step off on your journey on the wrong foot. Don't rush it, because it makes victory that much harder. It makes that end goal much harder. So burdens are actually going to be lifted, and very much of you, this is also saying the workhorse energy. This is saying don't make a burden on yourself. Don't let people be a burden on yourself. This is saying you need to stick up for yourself and stop being a welcome mat. And this burden, I'm also hearing limitations will be lifted. So with this workhorse energy, I'm seeing that there is a person that's going to come in and help with a project and give it back. But I'm also hearing that there's a trip that you've been wanting to take that you haven't taken since you were a child, and you have the money to do so, your bills are paid, so go do it. So this is saying, childhood joy, and this is going to bring you one close step. So this is going to bring you back to the traditions you've established, and this is going to bring you joy and happiness and completion, and it actually allows you the memories you have for a lifetime. So I'm hearing this could be an annual thing, if God forbid. But I'm also hearing for one person in particular with the 6 of Cups, the 10 of Cups, and the Hierophant, is someone is going to help you with your spiritual journey. And they're going to help you make sense of something. They're going to say something that triggers something, and it's super fulfilling because it catapults you. But I'm also hearing it frees you. So because of the heartbreak that you've already done, this is actually saying it's removing the limitations that have been placed upon you, and you're actually ready to venture out into the world. And this is new ideas, new opportunities. So I'm hearing that there is a renewed interest in everything, because it's because of this opening itself up with the wand, or I'm really hearing the MayDay pull. So, and that's really today specifically the fertility. So I just want to say there is new fertility blossoming for some of you. So if you're not trying to get pregnant, you just want to take a heads up, because it's strong. It's coming in at you. It's throwing itself at you. That's what I'm hearing. Spirit, is there any more messages? So venture out, seek new opportunities, and just keep expanding. Go after what you want, and go after what you really, truly desire, and things will present themselves, and you have good karma, good fortunes, newness, and I'm being told that there is new beginnings for some of you, and I'm hearing new beginnings in love. So be gentle with yourself, be kind, cultivate your garden, cultivate your abundance, cultivate your spiritual self. I'm hearing that there is going to be a little slip up here and there, but it's okay. Victory is imminent, so just build boundaries, not walls. Don't be foolish, don't set out, and don't let people bring you down or make you hear foolish things, you know what I mean? But yeah, this is newness. This is saying, like, forget what you learned and just learn something completely new. And this is saying, don't be greedy. Don't be one-sided. You need to see every side of the picture. You need to see every side of the problem or the equation. And because information is going to present itself, and you really need to take it with an open mind, because I'm hearing closed-mindedness. Foolish behavior makes closed-minded, so this is saying you need to work on yourself about how people receive you and how you receive information. Spirit, do you have any messages out of this deck? Be gentle with yourself. Write about your feelings. Why are you being called to positive thoughts create positive results? If for some of you going through situations where you're having karmic situations, or you're dealing with negative people or negative energy, you're being called to do this. So I'm being told that. Do you have any messages for those going through these karmic situations? For those having a party, so this is not, could be a love of self. This eternal love is the love of self, a love of divinity between yourself. This could be a partner, this could be children, this could be any type of love. So it doesn't have to be romantic. Are there any last messages? Okay, thank you. Starseed Oracle, what do you have? Are there any messages in this deck for anybody in this reading? I'll pass lead home. Surrender to the sweetness. This is saying be gentle with yourself, give yourself self-love, this eternal love. So just love life, you know? Messenger. So we have bringing harmony and balance, and this goes with temperance, reminded, soul plan, fated life, destiny, the star family. Longing for home. So some of you are going back to family. Forge, don't follow a new path. So this goes with the Fool and the Hangman. Earth School, learning lessons. Higher study. Cracked open, surrender to the alchemy of life. So some of you who are going through a karmic situation and you're going through healing, this is saying surrender that pain and accept the situation for what it is. And don't try to change it, because you can't. It's dead, it's over with. So this is saying you need to go through the Scorpio energy of rebirth and come back into spring, into life again. So it's like you're not for everyone. This is your life as a canvas, artist, manifestation, creative accountability. This is none of this matters. So this is saying don't be one-sided with this perspective. And then we have the Season Mintaka saying potential unconscious to light. So things are coming out that would not normally. And then we have karmic relations. So I knew there was a karmic relation coming out. So Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, conflict. So with the soul contracts, they need to teach you lessons that you would not normally pick up. And these are things that if you believe in reincarnation, if you believe in spirit that soul contracts are meant to teach you lessons, to help you catapult your growth, to ascend to a higher being, to learn the lessons that we learn through life. And a lot of times these karmic relations happen when, say, you wanted to marry someone, or you did marry, or your first partner, or you have the relationships you've had with people. These situations are teaching you how to grow, how to handle situations. And how we react to those situations is how we establish who we are, how we go about things. So this was a quick May 1st reading. I hope everyone had a good day. I hope blessings, love, happiness, rebirth, fertility for those who would like to get pregnant and have a family. So thank you so much. And for those who are planning on taking a vacation or seeing family, please be safe. Pay attention and abide by the circumstances that we are living in, and to grow, but also to plan ahead and to strategize. So thank you so much for watching this reading. I hope any of this message resonates with you. So